Welcome to the video, and today I'm going to be talking about all my gear that I take when I am traveling, including, why is my chair so squeaky? Including my camera bag, all my stuff that I take, and I actually can fit it all in this bag, and I'm going to tell you why this bag is so good, and it's actually pretty cheap for a camera bag too. I've also got my coffee. I'm Joel and I'm a travel content creator. This is all the gear that I use when I'm traveling. I've been away for 13 months on just one trip, but I've also done lots of other trips, and this is just all the stuff I take. If you're interested in travel, then please hit subscribe and follow me. Okay, let's start. So as you can see, this is my camera bag. It's called a Besnfoto. It's called Besnfoto. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but that's what it is. I got it on Amazon. It was about £85. So when I was looking for a new bag, I wanted something which had room for other stuff, not just camera stuff, which was very waterproof, easy access, had a pocket on the outside for a water bottle, because always my old camera bag didn't have a pocket for my water bottle, so I thought that was really important. Also a camera strap, and also additional straps so you can put a tripod or a skateboard or anything on the back. And I also really like the look of this camera bag. So it's got this magnetic clip, which is quite smart actually. So it does stay in place. And then you've got these straps, so you can kind of carry it like this, which is pretty useful, I guess. It's like a roll top, so you can properly roll it up, and you can put so much stuff in here. So you can put jumpers, layers, anything you want, which doesn't even touch the camera part of the bag. So it's perfect really. This side pocket is easy access to get your camera out of. Obviously I'm filming with my camera at the moment, but it would easily just fit in here. The other thing is this bag, even though it's a lot cheaper, is built so well. It's like really sturdy. It's got like this water resistant, like waterproof material on it, which is perfect because whenever I take it, I feel like it's gonna withstand a lot of traveling, a lot of like rugged stuff, so I can just chuck my camera bag down, because that is what I do. I treat my stuff with so much respect. So to open it up, I'm probably not in camera now. So to open up this bag, you literally, you have to unclip this, which is a little bit annoying. It's slightly slow access, but if you want quick access, then you've got it on the side pocket here. And then you just, I'm trying to do it on the side so you can see. And you unzip here, and unzip here. Let me move the coffee. Wait, just. Yumma, yumma. And then there, it opens up. So as you can see, it's got like this material, which, I'm gonna be honest, it's probably the thing I don't like about this bag the most, is that it's just got this annoying little bit of mesh here, which is probably not even needed. You can get a 16-inch laptop in here. It's got a laptop bit, got another little bit for cables, hard drives, I guess. But then you wanna see in the meshy bit. So as you can see, I can easily fit a camera in here, my drone in here, and a microphone and other lenses. At the end of the video, I will show you everything in my bag, so you kind of get an idea of what it looks like in my bag, because it's a good bag, trust me. And then in here is access to the top bit. So into the top bit like that. So it is pretty good, lots of room. So now I'm just going to go through all my cameras, my drones, all that kind of stuff, which I take when I'm traveling. I don't always take it all, but most of the time I have all this stuff with me, and it fits all within this bag. So here we go. This is my phone stabilizer, which I use for TikTok, Instagram Reels, just stuff like that, which I want to quickly film because it's so quick to set up, literally 10 seconds, and my phone's balanced. It does it all automatically. You don't have to balance it like a camera stabilizer. So if you want a quick shot, which is smooth, this is perfect. It's got this little tripod, and it's called a Hoem. It's called a Hoem. I'll put a link in the description. Everything you see is in the description down below. So if you do want it, just click the link. And also I get a bit of commission from Amazon. So as you see, you can do portrait, or you can do a landscape, which is really good for TikToks and Instagram Reels at the moment, because that is the big thing. moving on to my camera, which I'm actually filming on right now. So I'm filming on it, but I can show you on here. So I'll show you. It is, I'm not sure if you can see very well, but it's a Sony a7 III. So the reason I have a Sony a7 III is because it's really good for both photo and video content. And because of that, that's why I chose it. But the other thing is, it is so small, it's perfect for traveling because I'm gonna have to lug that everywhere. Some Canons, like the 1DX Mark II and stuff like that, both good for video and photo, but it's so big, I don't want to be carrying that around with me. So the Sony a7 III is perfect for that. So I have, for my Sony a7 III, I have, well, 3 lenses. I've got this lens, which is the best versatile lens, and it's so much cheaper than the Sony lenses. It is a Tamron 28-75mm 2.8. So you get that really like blurry background, that good bokeh. Sorry. With this lens. So it is perfect, and it is so much cheaper than getting the Sony lenses for the 2.8. On top of my microphone here, I have a Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, which was about £250, but honestly, the audio is really good and I do recommend it. So the other lens which I've actually got on my Sony a7 III now is a Tamron 17-28 2.8. So again, it's got that large aperture, so it lets in lots of light, and it's got that blurry background. I'm hoping that's blur in the background. So this is my Sony a6300, and it's like my backup camera, and I can use it with all my lenses, so I don't need 2 sets of lenses, and it's perfect because it's just my old camera. I didn't have to buy another one, and if for some reason this beautiful camera broke, I've got a backup, so we're all good. So as you can probably see, or if you know drones, this is a Mavic 2 Pro. The Mavic 2 Pro is really good. It's got amazing video quality, which the Mavic 1 kind of lacked. And honestly, the photos on here, it's brilliant, really smooth, perfect drone. There is actually cheaper and smaller drones with even better quality now, which I think it's the Mavic Air 2. Let's talk about this. So this only cost me like, I think £70, and it's a waterproof case for my Sony a7 III. And I'll be honest, I've only used it in the bathtub. I have not actually used it because of coronavirus. I haven't actually gone out and used it in the sea or any lakes or rivers yet. But I'm very excited to use this because hopefully I'm going to be able to get some really nice underwater shots, and it should be awesome. Some other things I'll quickly just talk through are my laptop, which is a 13-inch MacBook Pro 2016. Okay, moving on to like my action cameras and stuff like that. I have my GoPro, and I've got it on a mouth mount, which is really good for filming POV shots. So if you're looking for POV shots, just get a mount. It's like got a breathing hole so you can breathe. It's kind of useful, but it's really, really good. I've got a GoPro Hero 7. I don't think there's a massive difference between the other ones, but maybe the GoPro Hero 9 is a lot better. I'm not really sure, but Hero 7 for me is fine. Does the job. I've got a few different mounts, like a long pole one, a floaty one, a wrist one, a chest one, which I do kind of bring all those mounts because I can just fit it in my bag quite easily. I also got this Insta360 1R, which is a 360-degree camera. It is cool, it gets some nice unique shots, but honestly, I won this in a competition or something like that. So I wouldn't actually pay to get one, to be honest. I don't think it is worth it. Okay, so I have this SD card wallet, and I have loads of like backup SD, well, not loads, like probably 3 micros and 3 big ones, bigger standard SD cards like that. Oh, one thing I should mention, what software I use Adobe Lightroom, Photoshop, and Final Cut Pro. I used to use Premiere Pro, but I found it too slow on my MacBook, so I now use Final Cut Pro X because it's so much quicker. I found it just honestly so much quicker. I have used After Effects a bit as well, but honestly Final Cut Pro X is fine for what I'm doing. Oh yes, I've forgotten something. Wait there. Okay, so I actually took this on my first trip traveling when I went away for 13 months, and honestly I don't think I'm going to take it again. I've got this stabilizer, but this is my stabilizer for my camera, and it's a Zion Crane V2. It's great for like production work when I'm at home, but honestly, to drag it around is just so much. Even though you can take it out and just put it in my bag, I don't think it's worth taking with me. But when I'm at home, it is great to shoot on. It just takes time to set up, but I thought I'd mention it because I did take it on one of my trips. Okay, so as you can see, I've moved my table and it looks ridiculous, but I thought it would look good for the video. But here is the bag. So as you can see, I've got my remote here, and then underneath it, I've got the drone. So it's actually quite deep as well as like quite big. So that's why it's quite useful. And then you've got this little padding, easily fit the drone remote on top. And then I've got my lens, my big lens, like that. And then next to it, oh blimey, I can't do this one-handed. Yeah, there we go. So I've got my lens, the Tamron 28-75 with my drone filters next to it. In the top here, I've got 2 drone batteries, the spare batteries. I've got my Insta360, my spare camera, which is so good because it's so small, I can easily fit it in there. In this gap, I would put the microphone, which is currently on the camera right now, in here. So lots of space so I don't squash it. And then my camera, my main camera goes in here, so I can easily access it from the side if I just need to quickly shoot. So that's why I put it there. And then in the top with this, lots of the room which like expands hugely, I have that mobile stabilizer and my GoPro. Oh, and in this side pocket here, I've got battery, spare battery, and my SD card holder thing. And I can't actually fit this in. Well, I can actually put it in the top, but it gets quite full, so I just put that in my main suitcase because most of the time I don't actually need that, but very useful bringing it. So guys, I hope that was useful. That is all the stuff that I can actually fit in that bag when I'm traveling around the world. Wherever I go, I take all that stuff, well, apart from the camera stabilizer. So that is everything I fit in my bag. If you have any questions, please put it down below. Ask me a question and I will reply to you. Any questions regarding gear or gear I should get, you should get, not me, I've got my gear. You should get, just put it in the description and not in the description, in the comments, put it in the comments and I will get back to you and tell you my answer, my opinion. Okay guys, I will see you in the next video. I don't know what it will be, but it will be something cool, hopefully traveling soon because these restrictions are coming to an end. So guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Yeah.